I got it. This is my first live, okay? I hope the lighting is good because this is all it's gonna give today. Okay? Okay. But yes, happy holidays, peeps. I'm just here vibing out. I hope y'all are having a good day. I don't see the comments. Did the comments pop up? Look up to the chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Abide by our comment. Okay. Did you comment? Hey. Welcome. How you doing, loves? Hey, how's it going? There's 3 people on here. Are those people? Oh, are you one of them? Huh?
You can't see your comments?
No, it's only been one. Retouch on. Where am I retouching? Cause I look good. I look good the way that I am.
What's this? You can pin. You might not get all of their messages because I got it like heavily filtered.
Oh, that's
Like
why.
if they try to,
Say some weird shit.
yeah.
We're not for that today. We're not doing the weird shit today. Yeah, because I'm just trying to keep my energy great, you know? I gotta keep the energy great. But yeah, I'm just gonna be vibing out till people come and join me and say something. I don't bite. You can speak to me.
Welcome to the stream.
Thank you for the hearts. Heart you back. We love love over here. We love that. Okay, give me all the love.
Somebody was in the room.
Yeah, they were just watching. It's cool. I'm beautiful. You can watch me. You can watch me, Bookie. I just noticed most of the time people are just gonna come through
To see what you doing.
and I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. That's why I wanted a snack.
I mean, it's good to get practicing.
Mm-hmm. I just be seeing people get on here and eat. You know what I mean? Like just
Yeah, just
get
chilling.
on here
Not
and just
doing
eat.
nothing,
Mm-hmm.
really.
Just chill for real.
Feel that audience.
Cause I had exited out for a minute. I need to take my headphones off the thing so I can listen. This is in my ear a lot. To my headphones. Where you at, honey? Honey bunny. So was it showing me when I did that?
It showed you, but it was buffering.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go up here.
I saw somebody pause the screen before. I don't know how the hell they did it, but
You ever been live on here before?
not on my phone. Not. Wait, I think I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's somebody in here.
Hey. How are you, babes? More difference. What are they are? What's this like? What's the difference? Alright, so you said we can order the stuff?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna switch you up. You want to close the window? Huh?
You want the window closed?
It's a, I don't know why I had an urge to watch Clueless. I haven't watched that movie in a very long time. Clueless. Movie is bomb. Don't see though in the way we go. Oh, you know what?
They'll say something to her. They come in.
About what?
I'm just saying they'll say something if they ever do.
Oh, okay.
I need to get in the nose. And not that one. It's so clickety. Somebody in here.
Hi, babe. Happy holidays. Okay. What's good with you?
What are they speaking? Chevy chick.
Hey, how you doing, Chevy chick? How's your day going? Happy holidays to you, love.
She said, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm just chilling on this good day. I'm ready to get some good food in me, you know? You cooking for this holiday or cooking for the fam bam?
Nope.
I feel that, girl. I feel that. I know how it be, honey. On these good old holidays, sometimes we don't feel like cooking. On Thanksgiving, we ate out, so we had a little bit of food from somebody who made some food, but yeah, for the New Year's, I feel that New Year's is coming up, right? Yeah, I'm ready for the New Year's too. What you gonna cook? You be throwing down in the kitchen like that? Oh, that's cool. I would love to have a family potluck right now. My family can throw down in the kitchen. I'm telling you. What's your favorite thing to make? Yeah, we be eating good at the house. Got the greens, mac and cheese, all type of cakes and pies. I love pecan pie. I'm gonna do oxtail. Yeah, ooh, that oxtail girl. Everybody love oxtail. You must really, you must really throw down, cause I don't know how to cook no oxtail. I ain't gonna lie.
She
Yeah,
Caribbean?
yeah. That's. Oh yeah, that's. Yeah, she is Caribbean.
Oh.
I remember watching her content. Yeah, girl, you bomb, girl. You be throwing down in the kitchen, I bet, girl. As pretty as you are. So right now, are you over there in the Caribbeans or I said the Caribbeans? I think Jamaica. Jamaica, right?
I'm so done with you.
You know, cause you explained that to me the other day. You was like Caribbeans and Jamaica and all that is separate, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
because you thought the Bahamas was.
I thought they were all in the same area, you know, but then I seen on the map that they're not.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you for coming and saying hey to me. It'd be hard for people to just come and say hey for some reason. Like, I don't know, on these lives. They be nervous to say hi. They just come and
She
look.
be going live too. That's if she be.
You be going live too, Chevy Chick? Because I'm going to come and join your live too one of these days.
Hey, do she drive a Chevy?
You said, do she drive a Chevy? I think maybe, I don't know why she named, but I think maybe because she has a nice body. Like maybe that's a name for somebody who has a nice, really nice, and she has a really nice body. You know, a Chevy is a nice model, a build. It's a unique name, honestly. I like her name, Chevy Chick.
Yeah.
It's born. Maybe she likes Chevys.
Ain't Chevy's American car?
Mhm. Yeah, I remember her
I
wife.
think so. I had one.
You had a what?
A Chevy.
Oh, what kind of Chevy?
Malibu.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. I don't really think those are Chevys.
And the name of it was Malibu Yow.
I remember you telling me something about that.
Yeah.
She came and said, "Hey."
That's right.
Period. We love that. Yeah, this is the girl I was watching the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling her she was talking to me in the comments too.
Oh, that's what's up.
She got new videos out. I gotta go look and check that out. Check it out.
Yeah, we gotta support each other. You know,
Yeah,
that's
for
what's up.
sure.
In these YouTube streets. I told you, just go, do you get on there and
She the first person that ever done said hello when these damn. Everybody else be kind of scared. Well, I'm saying I'm by myself
yeah.
because with you, it was people that came. But other than that,
But that's why I told you,
I'm just vibe out.
that's all you gotta do.
She's so pretty. Sherry chick. I gotta watch that new video. But anyway,
That's dope.
we love the support over here. We love that. So if I go live, does it only like post to my subscribers or does it just be live?
Nah, you on the short feed.
Oh, cool. Okay. So I have a chance of somebody like outside.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that why we go live? Cause I'm ready. I'm ready to, you know what I mean, spread this good knowledge to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, come on through. Come chill with your girl. We
You can also, like, on that part where you was just, like, talking, you can, and at the awkward parts, like at the beginning when you started it, you wasn't really talking, you can just cut the clip all the way to where you was having a conversation with the girl.
Oh, okay, cool. Sound like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Coolidge.
You can do that in the backstage.
Mm. She be throwing down the oxtail. I love her accent. She said oxtail. Okay, Bookie Boo. Period.
Mm-hmm. Give me some launch pad. And that's it.
Ew.
I'll be multitasking for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna be a content manager when I like get older, when I ain't doing this shit no more.
Mm-hmm.
Did I drop the bag? They gotta like, I don't know.
What?
They gotta get this better to where you can see. I can only see on this.
Mm.
Like I can't see it on here. Oh, I see it. It's like two watching now on this.
Mm. Hey, love, how you doing? Happy holidays to you. And he left. Excuse me.
How much I get for this? Oh, I can't get nothing. Yep, just chill, you know. Stress free. Then you build an audience.
Yeah. Is this how everybody start?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, teach me, nigga, teach me. Oh, shoot. I can't say that word. We go. We can teach me. Back up, you all in my personal space.
Let me show you something. This how you put it on mute.
Pause it.
Yeah, mute. And you could put a topic right here, I think. What did it say?
One of
Highlight.
them pause it.
Highlight something. I don't know how to pause it.
Okay, well, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
What the hell is this?
Don't even worry about it because I don't know what to do, but it's fine.
Start a poll. You can ask them questions right there, right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to pause it.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I wonder how they was doing it last time. I think they were using it. I don't know.
Who
Why
started?
is he running?
Who started that meme? We listen and we do not judge.
I
Who started that
don't
meme?
know.
Because
But that's good.
I like it,
Yeah.
but who started it? I just wonder. I just wonder these things. Because it's a decent meme. Nowadays these memes be trash, but that's a decent meme. Like the demure one. That demure one is crazy. When you look at the definition of demure, sad. The way these memes go is crazy because for some reason it's popular to do these dumbass trends. The challenges that they have on TikTok. Like, what is that? Like, why? Why do we start these stupid ass trends? These challenges that are so dumb. Some of these challenges be so dumb. I just be like, bro, y'all gotta have more conversations. Even if a celebrity's doing it, it just becomes like redundant, and then it becomes like sad in a way. Like, what is the point of these? Like, I don't know if it's to keep us in a loop to where we think we're in a state of being that's, I guess distracted. Like, it's to help us stay distracted, to make us feel like we're not in the matrix. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes any sense, because they want us to keep us asleep. So they come up with these trends, these weird ass challenges, so that everybody's trying to keep up with everybody else doing the same shit. When we need to start our own trends, we need to do things that we want to do instead of trying to do things everybody else is doing all the time and keep up with them. Because these trends get overwhelming sometimes. They're trying to bring the 90s makeups back. Sorry, the 90s makeups. 90s makeup, 90s body, or the 90s beauty standards back nowadays. And in my head, I'm just thinking to myself, 90s was always in, baby. I'm a 90s baby. We gonna always be in. You understand what I'm saying? It's never gonna go away. Okay. Now I know the BBL trend came and it went, and nowadays people just have their preferences. You know, I like I like normal bodies. I like voluptuous bodies. I like good looking bodies. You know, and I think all type of women, all sizes are beautiful. And I don't understand why it has to be a trend to be skinny, or it has to be a trend to be fat, or a trend to be like in the middle, thick, whatever. Like, just be yourself, you know? Be the healthy you. That's what I would recommend. That's what I push into today's society, cuz nowadays it's just, oh my gosh, it's just stressful trying to keep up with all these trends. I think I saw that clip of Kim Kardashian when she was on the ground crawling around. It was supposed to be for like a happy holidays like video. I guess it was supposed to be like a song. She was doing something in the video while Saint Nick or something. I can't remember what the song was, but it's supposed to be like this a happy holidays type of vibe. And she does that every holiday. She comes out with some type of prop or stunt or video that is just cringy. And I was thinking to myself, this lady knows how to promote herself in a way that she stays relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because what does she do for real? What does Kim Kardashian do besides? Because let's just be for real. The way Kim Kardashian started out her career in the business. Okay, let's just say, for instance, let's just be real, okay? They say Kim Kardashian had money, right? But she didn't become popular for real until that whole tape thing with Ray J came out. Now, she became famous from a tape. Besides that, she is like a model. I guess you could say she has modeled and stuff like that, but the way that she became famous wasn't due to being a model. You know what I'm saying? So she got to keep up with these stunts and these, like, that's what I mean by trends too, because she is the type of person who gotta keep up with trends just to be like relevant in today's society. Um, I just feel like most celebrities do, and when you don't, you kind of fall off, or people be like, "What happened to you?" And it's just that you've been living your life behind the scenes. You're not trying to be in the media's eye, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that either. But I just feel like some of these celebrities, they don't owe us anything. But at the end of the day, like, we gotta stop with these weird ass trends. And you know what? The reason why they get these celebrities to do these weird trends is because they want us to do it, and they know. And I'm talking about we, as in people who admire these people, people that think that these people are gods. You get what I'm saying, or idols, or whatever. You know, we feel like we have to do what these people are doing and be like these people because there are some type of role model to us. And I think we got it backwards, right? I think we got it backwards because we don't understand what goes on behind the scenes for these celebrities. We don't know the type of things they have to do behind the scenes to be relevant, to stay relevant, to have the type of fame and fortune that they have. And understand everything comes with the price. Okay? Everything comes with the price. And if I was a celebrity, I feel like I would have a lot of anxiety. Like if I was just super famous. Okay, hold on. I gotta take out my jacket. It's hot. Boys. You're gonna have to forgive me. I have a lot of hot flashes. Okay, babes. Okay. We're not talking to a youngin', baby. Alright, back. So back to my topic. So for nowadays, when it comes to trends, right? The reason why they make these celebrities popular and famous is because they want them to carry out an agenda that we can't fathom. Like we be thinking that celebrities are doing something admirable at some point. When I mean, and for instance, let's just say, for instance, right? These celebrities are doing things, are trying to achieve things so that they can be a star on Hollywood Boulevard. Okay, when y'all get that into y'all brain, and like when y'all really just like grasp that idea of they're living their life so that they can have a star with their name on a boulevard that people walk on to get where they need to go. They want to be remembered so badly that they're willing to do whatever it takes to be remembered. And I understand that we all want something like that. We all want to be remembered in, and I'm not going to say all of us, but some of us, we all want to be remembered in a positive way. We want to have a positive impact in this world. But when it comes to celebrities, we should not have this idea of them that they are better or greater than us, you know? And I feel like we kind of get lost because I really wanted to talk about this anyways. Because honestly, I've been seeing these weird trends, stuff like that on TikTok and how they go viral. And I really wanted to talk about this because nowadays it's just getting like pitiful. Some of these trends are getting pitiful. And the fact that people are co signing this crap. And I'm talking, let's just talk about one in specific, right? The suspect one. Like the one when they're running and talking about like issues and problems and then like quoting the word I don't want to keep saying the word, but I just said the suspect challenge, right? What that's doing is you're manifesting. People don't understand that manifestation happens every day that you wake up and when you go to sleep. You're manifesting, literally. You're that powerful. So when you go to saying things and thinking things on the regular basis, you are ultimately creating that type of reality that you desire. And some people don't even fathom how much power that they have because they've been lied to all their life. They've been programmed to think that we don't have any power when you actually do. You have control over your mind, your body, and the reality that you desire. Now, if you are watching certain things and listening to certain things that are not good, that are low vibrational, that have things that really are trying to push a, I guess you say, push things into your psyche that are not healthy for you. Like, for instance, I don't want to say this, like, in a good way, but not so in a good way. I want to say this in a way where I'm not trying to compromise myself. So so when it comes to the Matrix, the people that are running the Matrix, they have to make sure that they are constantly putting out energy or putting out images into the media, and they use celebrities to do it. Okay, and that little challenge was that is on TikTok still, that is just an example of how desperate they are to keep this whole reality false. How they want to make sure that we are comfortable with the way that things are going and keep us distracted to the highest point. And when it comes to that little aspect challenge, you're manifesting Popo. And I'm gonna say Popo because I don't really want to. I don't like saying words. I know how powerful my words are. It's power in the tongue. It's power in your mind. So when it comes to manifesting, you think it, you meditate on it, and you say it. When you say it, it becomes your reality. That's how powerful words are. That's how powerful thoughts are. Okay? So we gotta come to a point in our lives where we're not trying to, we gotta, like, sometimes we have to turn it off. We have to turn everything off. I'm talking about TV, the phones, and all that, because if we don't take that time to recharge from it, it'll become us. Before you know it, you'll be looking up at your life and being like, where the time go? And I know it because it happened to me over 10 years of being on social media or looking at certain things and not knowing that I was wasting time and energy. Now I know this could be a job. This could be a job for some of us, but for the most of us who this isn't your job, social media isn't your job, you have to limit your time on social media because if you really, I was thinking about that too earlier when I was in the bathroom. I was just like, most of this shit is like pointless. Like I feel like most of the like the images or like TV shows, all of this, like the songs, music is pointless. Like I'm not trying to be weird or funny. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like this. I just really had to say this, but I be feeling like some of this, like the music, is like I don't know how I got to a point where what is the point of it? You get what I'm saying? Like what are we trying to do with this music? Like nowadays the music all about sex, drugs, and love and doing destructive things. Like I just don't understand it anymore. And when you understand that nowadays music is used to weaponize, you'll understand that it's like we really gotta work hard on ourselves and to keep our energy good and to like cut off things that are not helpful in our with our lives because we can kind of get lost with this. You can kind of get lost. I know I was watching a movie the other day and I was watching and I was like, I used to watch this shit. Like, it was a movie that I had watched a long time ago. And I remember I read the book series and I was just so like engulfed in the energy of the book, the energy of the 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 movie and all that. Like I just was lost in like I was devoted to it. I don't know how to explain that, but I was so invested into these characters in the book, in the movie, and I loved it so much. Like I watched it a lot, but now I watched it yesterday, and I was just like, "Yo, what the fuck was I watching? What was the point? Why was I watching this? Like it is, I can't. Like it's just getting to a point where I'm feeling like, and I don't know if I'm the only one, but it gets to a point in your spiritual journey where you're just like, all of it, this shit is pointless. Like I'm starting to feel like I just want to get a farm, like far off, and grow my own food and not be bothered. Am I the only one feeling like that? Like just want to just cut everything off. Don't want to be involved with it, the internet and all that other stuff. Like I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind coming on here and sharing my life with y'all, sharing a piece of my life. But as far as like making this like my whole entire life, like it's people on the internet and this is their whole entire life. The internet. Like they don't even have a life outside of that. Not only that, it's people that are on outside looking in on the internet at people who lives revolve around the internet. And I'm just like, what happened to like being just being? What happened to just being? You know, it just seems like technology has gotten to us to a point where we don't even want to be. We don't even want to be without waking up to look at our phones. You get what I'm saying? Like we don't want to just exist anymore. We have to have some type of distraction or some type of gratification or satisfaction at that moment, like instant gratification, if I'm being specific with words, you know. And I was just like, yo, I mean, and I caught myself immediately, and it took some time, but as I'm waking up, I mean, you just like, you learn as you go. But I be trying to understand that about myself. Like sometimes I try to limit myself on the internet because like I don't want to be overwhelmed. You get what I'm saying? Like I could get overwhelmed sometimes, and I be having to recharge. I'm just the type of person that I gotta recharge, and if I don't, it's an issue. I'm gonna pause this, but pause. I wonder how you pause it on here. I gotta pause. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, I gotta pee. I gotta pee. because I had to take a little break. All right. Yeah, I was just saying that just don't forget, y'all. We are still spirits, okay? No, we kind of get distracted with thinking that our bodies are like the whole purpose that we're here. We're here as spirits to grow spiritually, okay? And that's it. Like I know that we're supposed to. I mean, the only thing you're supposed to do is to take care of your body. But by taking care of it, feeding it good things. Okay, feeding your mind good things, feeding your body good things, healthy things, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit. Okay, but all that is to have a healthy spirit. Okay, that's what the point of it is. This whole journey got lost. I don't know. I don't know. We're not here to be perfect. We're not perfect. We're not meant to be perfect. Like, I know sometimes religion will make you feel like you're supposed to be, but baby, green juice for you, okay? A little green juice every day. This is your medicine, okay? That, a clove of garlic, and a little ginger tea, okay? That'll take you a long way, okay? And ginger tea will get the gunk out of you, okay? The green juice will keep you beautiful, young, healthy skin, healthy body, healthy mind. Okay, that's what that green tea, well, green juice does for you. Green juice does a lot of things. This is just kale, okay? But you can do parsley, you can do cilantro, you can do any leafy green really. But make sure you wash all your leafy greens before you do the green juice because be stuff in them. The other day I found like this black stick in it. I'm just like, how the hell does a stick in a bunch of kale? Like it was just a bunch wrapped up. But so yeah, that's what I do. And then I either do like I might do a spinach juice sometimes if I'm out of kale. I know it's really expensive nowadays to do any of it, but like I'm gonna promote you. I'm gonna promote my green juice and promote it to you because I live by this. I live by this. I would die for this. Like it's law. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that'll save your life for sure. You know what? I want to talk about that too because nowadays, y'all, I am cutting. Okay, I have cut out a lot of unhealthy foods, and nowadays I have to do less salt and stuff like that. So I'm having to watch like what I'm eating a lot, and I gotta say I feel a lot better than I usually do because I'm going back to being like totally like I want to say vegetarian, but like yeah, vegetarian. So I eat eggs from time to time, but I eat whole foods. I'm pretty much plant based, so I do a lot of juices, smoothies, and I do a lot of salads. And then I also do like this thing like I had today. I made me some like vegetable noodles, and I like fermented food when I have it. I don't have any right now, but I love fermented food. A lot of raw foods is kind of like the goal, mostly because that's kind of like how you heal. So the best way to heal is by eating whole foods. Even if you're like a meat eater and stuff like that, you kind of want to like incorporate a lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables. It's good for the body. And if you do meats, try to do like baked meats, not really fried if you can. Fried is not good for you. Fried food is not good for you. Fried vegetables, fried anything. So, but yeah. Girl, the only thing they got is Thursday. What did they talk about?
Oh,
Walmart. Talk about they don't have nothing till Thursday. Like
oh, it's a
no
holiday
slots
weekend.
open. Wow. It's talking about reserve a time for Thursday.
Well, we you. That's why we ordered everything else early.
Damn, that's crazy. It's full. Uh, what's that? God was like, yeah, I got different plans for your sugar. Yep. Y'all, also I wanted to say this too because I don't know if people are confused. Well, let me not say nothing. I'm gonna just let people think what they think. Because I want people to understand when I say God, I mean that as a universal term. I don't mean as in the God that everybody else, like I guess religion has taught us to think God is. I think God is a combination of divine feminine and divine masculine. I think that one can't work without the other. I think of God as yin and yang. I think of God as a omnipotent being that is everything, like especially nature. Like I think of God as like the same way I think of the universe. I think of God as like myself. I feel like me and God is one. And I might say he and I could say she, but when I say God, I mean he. But only because God and goddess, like God is he to me and goddess is she. I could say goddess, but I say God as a universal term because I know people understand what I mean when I say God. But I want to speak on that because I don't want no Christians getting in my comments with no weird stuff talking about. And it was a lady that commented the other day. She was like, I don't remember God saying not to, I don't remember God cursing, um, something about stop cursing or whatever else. I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, babes, I curse. I'm a human being. I do what I want to do. Um, if I'm quoting what God said, I mean myself because I'm one with God. God is one with me. He or she created me. God created me. He created everything in this world and me. So what do I look like sitting here trying to come on here acting peachy keen? That's not me. If I said a curse word and I put God in the sentence, I don't listen. I don't mind people saying how they feel, but it's just like, cause you don't curse, that don't mean that I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be me. Y'all got a problem with it? find somewhere else to go. Honestly, like she didn't even have to comment. I don't understand why people be commenting on people's content and they don't like it. You don't have to like it, boo. Just going on. You just felt like saying something. Like you just felt like being negative. Cause what's the point of it? I don't feel like God says bullshit. Well, I say bullshit. I say it, so I said it. Like what? What do people be on? I don't understand. We might not resonate. Everybody's not gonna resonate with you, and I just find people aren't going to resonate with everybody. It's just what it is. So I'm not going to be offended by things I don't understand. I'm just going to move along. You know, that message wasn't for you, Bookie, whoever you are. It wasn't for you, ma'ams. Okay, but I do. That's the thing too. I do give love. Okay, I want to spread love. I want to spread joy. I want to spread peace. But I'm gonna do it in a way that's me. Okay. Some people have a problem with the way that I talk and all this other stuff, babes. I am feminine. I am masculine. I am both. Okay? Women aren't just feminine. I don't understand why people think that you're just supposed to be feminine if you're a woman. That's not the case. We also have masculinity as well. Most of us, especially black women, have to have masculinity because we have to be tough. We have to have a certain amount so that we learn. It's pretty much a part of survival for us. We have to be the protective of ourselves. There's not a lot of black men out here trying to protect us. We have to protect ourselves. Nowadays, in this day and age, the standard for, I guess, society, as far as when it comes to men and women, you can't expect a man want to provide for you. You coming out the womb and your mom teaching you, hey, you need to be independent on your own. That involves you learning to how to survive. And in order to do that, you have to learn what it is that you need to be doing to survive. And I learned at a young age, all that feminine energy, that's great and cool. But when you're getting bullied, when you're getting picked on, like every day, you kind of have to have a certain amount of energy to get these type of people to stay away from you. Because if you don't, they'll run straight all over you. Now, I'm not saying that feminine energy makes you a punk and all this other stuff. What I'm trying to say is, I had to have duality is a thing. I had to have both. Okay, I couldn't stay in my feminine energy like that back in the day. I'm coming to a point where I can, but I have to really build that. I have to work on that. And there's some aspects of my personality that makes me masculine, and I guess I would be called masculine because I speak in a certain way where it's not necessarily desired. I guess I want to say aggressive. I'm a little aggressive sometimes. Um, and I'm saying this because somebody put in my comments as well. These comments, girl, like it's just something else. But somebody put in one of my comments on one of my videos, that I am a man because I'm telling someone to look out for themselves and use these jobs like they use you. That's what I said. I'm telling you what I said verbatim. I said that people need to start using these jobs like they use people. Like we are considered what you call it, replaceable at these jobs. So I said we should use the jobs like they use us. And he was like, "Oh, you're barking, and you are a man, and it just seems like you're angry, and it just seems like you just want to be a man." And I'm just like, huh? Just because I'm telling somebody to be smart about what they're doing, saying how they move, like, how's that be? How am I a man? Is it the way that I deliver the message? And then again, if you didn't like it, if it was just so bad for you, boo, Why you ain't just scroll on? He made a whole long paragraph of me calling me a man and saying that I'm acting like a man because I'm speaking my truth. This is my truth. I try to make content to help people, and um I understand sometimes you want to give criticism, but if it's not like good criticism, if it's bad criticism, you coming out the gate wrong. You came out the gate calling me a man for one. You came out the gate wrong for calling me a man. I'm a whole woman. You think I want to be a man because I'm speaking my truth? You don't like the way I say things? That's your issue. That's your problem. Okay? That's another thing. Like, I be trying to make content that's uplifting, but people be too comfortable to come on somebody else's channel and insult them. How the hell do you come on somebody's stuff commenting, being negative, and then trying to like give like constructive critique? You can't do both. You can't do all. What you were doing was being negative. You think that comment was uplifting? Like, I don't know if he thought that he was trying to, like, it seemed like he was trying to put me down, like he was trying to criticize me in a manner that he was trying to hurt my feelings, and my feelings don't get hurt easily. But it's just the simple fact of I'm trying to grow up a platform, so I'm trying to make sure that I move right. So I can come off harsh, I can be aggressive, but I just wanted to say, I wanted to put that out there that I'm both. I'm duality. I am both feminine and masculine. You are not a man if you are speaking your truth. And I'm gonna be honest, this is the way I was speaking when I said what I said. I just said it just like this calmly. I'm not a man because I'm talking like this. This is how I talk. This is how I normally talk. Like, so I don't get how, what, like, I don't know what people be on. They be on some type of power trip or something. I don't know. They just get on the internet and be too, like, twirling their thumbs. They be too comfortable to just say whatever the fuck that comes out of their brain. And I'm just like, yo, you could have kept it. Like, what did that help? What did you, like, you got your energy out? It's just, you gotta, and I understand that too. Like, when you get on the internet, on YouTube, you trying to build a platform, you're gonna have people like that. You're gonna have people who are bots in a manner that they don't understand that putting out negative like energy to people that you don't even know, they think that that's normal, and that's not normal. You don't even like know me. I don't know half these people on the net. I don't really be saying too much to them either, even if I don't agree with some of the content that they make. But I guess you just have to get used to people that are trolls. Like, there's gonna be like real life trolls on here, and I'm trying to get used to that. That's the part I don't like. Okay, I don't like the trolls. Okay, but yeah, I try to spread love. I try to spread or give positive energy. I feel like when you put out positive energy on a constant basis, you get it back. You know, and I make an effort every day to do that. If I'm constantly spreading negativity, that's just gonna be my reality. I feel like if you are constantly on the vibration of spreading negativity, negative energy, negative thoughts, all this other stuff, like I feel like if you make that a part of your daily life, like your life is going to be negative. Okay? Like you ain't got nothing positive going on. Okay, you gotta be negative all the time. Like, I just think there's something wrong with that. I mean, and then again, here around, we listen, we do not judge. Okay, now I'm not trying to judge people. I try not to judge people, and I would like people for them not to do the same thing. But you have to understand that there's some mentally ill people out here who are like stuck on deflecting from their selves, so they have to do like, if they didn't have no scapegoat, they would literally die. And I mean that, like, literally, like, they wouldn't be able to live if they didn't have the internet, a place where you never meet people, but you know so much about them, and you go to twiddling your thumbs in the comments saying weird stuff. These type of people are they're that mentally ill that they have to do things like this. And I just figured that, because I mean, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I came up in a time where we didn't have no fucking internet. I mean, we had internet, but we didn't use the internet. You know, we didn't really like, because I'm a 90s baby. So when it came to the internet, that was a far off thing. I didn't really understand what the internet was until I got into college. We didn't really use the internet like that. I wasn't on Facebook and all of those stuff until my, like, I'm gonna say, like, late teens. So I am comfortable with not being around the internet. If I could, I would just, like I said, give me a farm and just disappear and be good. Growing my crops, okay? Living by my fucking self. Waking up to the sun, sitting out on my porch with my drink, bookie boo, sitting on my porch in my rocking chair, looking at the sun go up and down. Do you hear me? Okay? So I'm cool with that lifestyle. But so when it comes to this internet stuff, like, I'm trying to get with it, y'all. You know, I'm trying to get with it. I ain't gonna lie, it's a task. You know, cause you around people who don't understand that this internet stuff be fake. Y'all don't know these people for real. Like, the people that y'all think y'all know on the internet, y'all see this type of image that they got. Those are images. It's not, hey, how are you, whoever you are, welcome. But yeah, these images that these people put out, these celebrities, y'all don't know these people for real. Y'all don't know what these people do behind the scenes in, like, the privacy of their home. You know, so for people to be like saying, "Oh, this person is a good person," or "They're a bad person," or, I mean, unless they are a convicted felon, they got proof of that they did whatever they said they did or something like that. Y'all don't know these people for real. Like, it be blowing me, like, how people really be like coming for people on the internet. Like, I was watching I don't know if y'all know about the Frostathon, okay? But it's some type of thing where they got this event with these these YouTubers. They go to this, like, house, I guess, this house or event or whatever. I don't know what you call it, a group event, but it's a group event where they was meeting up and, you know, making content and whatnot. But it was somebody named Ruler. He left, okay? He left the event. He was there, and I think it's a lady named Brooklyn, and then it was some people on there on the internet. On, I don't know, I was watching TikTok when I saw it, but on TikTok they were saying Ruler left because the energy wasn't good and they wasn't treating him good and they was acting weird. And then you got certain clips of what was going on with the YouTubers and stuff. Like, they were saying that they were treating Ruler weird and stuff. And you got people in the comments on the video, the TikTok videos that I was seeing, other clips, they were like, Ruler's such a good person, and why the hell did they do to him like that? And he got discernment. And in my head, I'm just like, I just really want people like that in my life. I want people who adore me that much to think I'm just the most wonderfulest person on the planet. I thought that was so cool because um people don't know you, bro. They only know what you put on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, They only know what you're displaying. I've been around people who perpetrated themselves and acted like they weren't wolves, and they turned out to be wolves. Okay, so I just want to talk about this because it's just getting out of hand. We be thinking these people are really just like that for real. They was talking about Denzel Washington the other day, talking about how he got baptized and all this other stuff. Finally, he got baptized, and then they were in the comments talking about some yeah, and people just gonna forget that he had these allegations against him, and that's why he doing the baptism. I'm just like in my head, if he do got allegations against him, and even if he got baptized for that reason, like who can, like people really are really engulfed in this. I'm talking about invested into these people. They don't even know. They're so engulfed into these people. They have no idea. They don't know what these people are doing. But for you, people to be, and you got people who love Denzel. You got people who don't love him. You got people who want to put him down and degrade him. And you got people who uplift him like he's a god and all this other stuff. But we gotta understand that it's just getting out of hand. I don't know what happened to where we think that we gotta have idols and we have to have celebrities. We have to praise these people and we have to be so committed to their life. Like we get lost in the fact that we're here too. We're spirits here too. We don't have to be famous to live a good life. We're supposed to live a good life. Everybody's supposed to live a good life. Everybody. Nobody's supposed to be poor. And it's just sad that it's like that. We got poor people everywhere in the world who are out here on the streets begging for money. And then you got people who are so rich, bro. They got houses in every fucking state. Like we kind of need to have like a balance for sure, but we also need to understand that everything is a choice, okay? And I'm not saying people that are homeless they want to be. I'm just saying that at some point in their life they kind of got lost, okay? Hey, whoever you are, welcome. Hey babes, how are you? But yeah, we kind of got lost in this state, or this mindset that some of these people don't have choices, okay? Now, when it comes to homeless people, I know things happen for sure. But I want to say this, and I want to be kind when I say this, but yesterday, me and my friend, we were on our way out from somewhere and going toward the street. There was a lady standing there with a sign talking about how she needed, what did she talk about? She needed some food or something, I don't know, but it was a sign saying she wanted some money or whatever. She's standing out there, and I mean,
You couldn't even read what it said.
okay, but forgive us. Okay, listen, forgive us. We looked at her and she had on two silver chains, okay?
Go.
Gold. Two gold chains. She looked really nice, okay?
She just looked bugged out, like she was on, like she needed some drugs.
Okay, there you go. Okay? And then on top of that, she had a bike that was sitting on the tree next to us. Okay, and it had some stuff on there. Now I'm not saying people ain't homeless. That ain't what I'm saying. But what I am saying, she got a bike. She was in a nice neighborhood. She drove all the way in that neighborhood at that store to beg for some money. Now, I'm going to also say this too. There was a guy on our way from where we seen her, and he had a sign asking, can somebody help him get a job? You know, he wanted to work. And on the sign it said looking for work, and he had his number. And I was just like, in my head, I'm just like, wow, I never seen a homeless person with a sign asking, can he get work? And I was just like, and he looked like, rough and everything. He looked rough, like, his clothes were like a little dirty, and he looked like, sad and depressed. And I would say he looked homeless, but I'm not saying, I'm saying the two, the the two stories to compare them, like the two instances to compare them, that um it's a either way it's a choice. It's a choice to be homeless. It's a choice to be depressed. It's a choice to it's we have choices. I don't know how we got lost in the fact in the mindset that we don't have a choice. This life makes us feel like we have no choices, but every day that you wake up and you choose to do something, it's your choice. Like I don't know how we got lost. We're like really lost thinking that not all of us, but some of us are thinking that, and I don't want to say it in a way where I'm offending anybody, but when it comes to this God matter, right? We thinking, oh, God is going to save us. He's going to save us from the tribulation times. And in my head, babe, what? Like, how is God going to save us from the stuff that's going on right now in this world? We waiting on somebody to save us to the point where we're willing to waste our time and energy and think that this is going to we're going to thrive. They're going to get life is going to get better for us. The world's going to change. We just keep holding on to that and just living in this godforsaken life where life life is great, okay? We are able to manifest, of course, but the way society is that's cool. The way society is ran, the way that the government is doing us. I'm talking about us as in everybody in the whole, as a whole. Hello, welcome. How are you, love? But yeah, so the way that the government is treating us and doing us, the way that they're raising the price of living, the way that they are raising taxes as we speak, and not only that, these jobs are giving you the same amount, the minimum wage that they've been giving you for 10 years, but everything seems to be raising. Somebody needs to make it make sense, because it ain't adding up how we as Americans are still having to go to these jobs, waste 8 hours of our days. Okay, now don't get me wrong, if you have a certain career, you're getting paid a lot more, but the minimum wage is still the same. But how are they raising the minimum wage? How are they raising the price of living? How are they raising taxes? But they're not raising the minimum wage. I think it's still like $10. And not only that, it's probably still $7.25 at some places. Somebody needs to make that make sense for me, because it's just not making any sense to me. Um, I'm just like, and that's another thing too. I just be feeling like I don't want to get on the internet and fake the funk for y'all. Like I want to be real. Hey, how are you? Welcome. But yeah, I just want to get on the internet and I just want to be my true authentic self. I don't want to be faking the funk for y'all. I know what's really going on in this world. This world is loopy as hell. Like we are in a simulation that the Matrix has been, like, I'm gonna be real, the people in the government behind the scenes, they have been successful with creating a matrix, that a world where the matrix will thrive. Okay. And when it comes to this world, I don't wanna be lost. I don't want to, and I don't want to promote being lost. I don't want to get on here and doing things that I know that I'm not serving a purpose with. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to have content where it's just like, what is the point of watching someone who ain't giving you anything worthwhile? Like what? Like half this content nowadays just it's just for entertainment. It's just for shits and giggles. It's just for like to waste your time. And I'm just like, I can't. I even thought about it, y'all. I even tried to start a mukbang channel, going back and forth. Hey, how are ya? Welcome, love. Just having a little discussion. But yeah, I was gonna start a mukbang channel at some point, and I was on TikTok and I was doing these videos and doing mukbangs, and then like my higher self completely got me together one day and was like, "What are you doing? Like, what's the point of this? What are you trying to do with this? Because you're not going to help nobody with this. I'm not helping anyone feeding my face on camera. Okay, now I know that some of this content is meant to be entertaining, but like if you just think about it, if you just like sat there and did a realization with your mind and had an epiphany and all that, you will understand that mukbang channels and like TV shows and movies and all that is just content and media to get you and keep you distracted from what's really going on in the world. And that's the point of the Matrix, is to keep people asleep. And some of us are waking up. They don't want us waking up. You know why? Because the point of waking up for some of the chosen ones is that, I'm not gonna say chosen ones. This is what I'm trying to say, okay? And I wanted to get into that too. I want to talk about that when I mean chosen, because what I mean by chosen is people who are woke and people who are understanding what's really going on in the world. They're not lost. They're not trying to be found. They're not trying to wait on anybody to save them. They're getting it together on their own, and they're understanding that you are on your own. Like, as far as God works, he works halfway. You have to work most of the way, okay? Now, you have to put in the work. What I mean by that is you have to work on your mindset, okay? You have to work on your mindset. You have to work on making sure you have good thoughts and a good heart, so that when you are trying to manifest something, it happens because you are aligned. Your chakras are aligned. You're in good standing with God. Y'all are one. But when it comes to being a chosen one, we have to understand that we have a responsibility as chosen ones to help others wake up, okay? Because I want to say that I'm a chosen one, but I want to also say that there's chosen ones that are asleep. There's people that are being called, but they don't understand the call. And I was one of them not too long ago. I'd say about 4 years ago, I was so sleep, y'all. I mean, like, a spiritual awakening. What was that? Like, I was so lost in my religion, y'all. Like, I didn't know what nothing was. I thought I knew everything. And now that I'm getting like I guess closer or more awoke, I feel like I don't know anything. Is that strange? Like, I'm starting to feel like, wow, I don't know anything. I thought I knew everything. And the truth of the matter is, I don't know everything. I'm not going to know everything. I'm learning something every single day about myself and about life and about what life is about. Like, it's like I'm truly understanding that I just really need to take it easy on myself. I was so hard on myself for a very, very long time. And it took me some time to get to a point where I'm able to forgive myself on a constant basis because I make a lot of mistakes. Imagine wanting to be perfect, but perfectionism is not a real thing. It's not a real thing. It is a idea that was created for, I guess, for society and the standards for the society to make you feel like you have to be perfect. You have to have the nice, pretty white, perfect teeth. You have to have pretty nice skin. And to be honest with y'all, my skin be shitty some days, y'all. My hair ain't that great some days. And then also, not only that, you have to feel perfect. You have to feel good. You have to feel happy I'm not happy all the time, y'all. And I'm just I got to a point where if I'm going to get on the internet, I want to be myself. If I'm not going to be myself, then I don't want to do it. I don't even want to build a foundation with the content that I have. and have people that only know me for being like a facade or having a facade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have a facade. I don't want people to think I'm a certain way when I'm not. I want to be myself. I want to have a good, like, I want to say like tribe or people who really like me for me. Is that odd? Is that weird? You know, because I find that people like put on these facades just to have people come and subscribe, you know, and that's cool, you know, but I just want to be myself from jump. I don't want to wait. Like, I just want to be me. You know, this is how I am truly. And I'm happy being myself. I'm happy with who I am. So I might as well just share it that way, you know. I am saying I'm saying this to say that um we really don't know celebrities, y'all. Y'all don't know these people personally. Y'all don't know how they think, how they feel. These are facades. And when we come to a point in our lives where we understand that most of the time, and I also seen that's another thing too. I had seen a clip, and I keep seeing this clip, y'all, on TikTok, and it's of a lady from way back in there. I'm talking about 80s, and it was her and a guy named Du Bois. I think his name was Du Bois. I can't remember his name, but they were having a conversation, and she was like, she was telling him, uh, "Won't you fake the funk with me like you fake the funk with your boss? You know, fake the funk with people around you and smile and act like you want to be there when you don't. You know, won't you do that with me when you get home to me?" Because she was like, it was a scenario of um, she was a wife or whatever, and the guy who was talking to her, I think it's Du Bois. His name is I don't remember his name, but I'll say Du Bois. He was like, I don't want to fake the fuck with you. And she was like, you must, because I feel like they're getting the best part of you. Why are they getting the best part of you and I just get the worst part of you? I get the anger, the sadness, the depression, you know, like it's not fair to me for you to not show me the facade that you have for them. And I'm just thinking to myself, either way, like, what's the point of having a facade? I think that nowadays the society, I feel like society make us feel like a facade is like a should be a part of life. It should be a part of you. And to be honest, like, I don't feel like I need a facade, and I don't feel like people should have a facade. And it's just my personal opinion. Like, I hope I'm not offending anybody, but like, how are you going to grow with the facade? How are you going to, like, spiritually? I'm talking about spiritually. I'm not talking about like physically. I'm talking about spiritually. How are you going to spiritually grow with the facade and keeping the facade? I know, and let me break it down because I feel like when it comes to having a facade, you have to have a certain amount of energy. And I feel like every day when I wake up, I have a certain amount of energy that I can only put into a certain amount of things. Okay, I'm just be totally honest with you. I be like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna clean this up, or I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna do my like routine. Like, I get up, take a shower, do the dishes, and clean up and stuff like that. But when it comes to the rest of the energy that I have for that day, it is limited. Okay, so if I go into, excuse me, if I go into feeling like I need to put on a facade and stuff like that to get on the internet, I be like constantly like going like into war with myself. I be like, man, I can't do it. Like, and I'll back out of getting on the internet and making a video. Like, I struggle with it because I can't do the facade, y'all. Like, I really be trying. I really be pushing. I push hard to put on this facade. Not even a facade. What I'm trying to say is I be trying to make it seem like I'm happy all the time. And to be honest, I am not. Like, I'm not happy every day. I got shit going on like everybody else. I know everybody else got shit going on. People just have shit going on. People ain't happy every day. That's not real life. And so when I get on this internet, when I call they call it Beyonce's internet. When I get on this good internet, boo, I kind of just I gotta just wing it, boo. I gotta just be me. This is just me, and this is just how I am, and I accept me, and I'm okay with people not accepting me. That's cool. If you accept me, cool. Subscribe, Bookie. Subscribe to me. But I'm gonna be myself, and that's just how it's gonna be, you know. And I'm not faulting nobody for having a facade. Most of the time, these people is really getting paid for having a certain facade, or you know, a image that people only know you from. They only know you from your image or your facade. And nowadays, I be knowing and seeing people, like, for instance, okay, so I met this person who was on the internet. She was a YouTuber, and I met her, and she was okay. She was cool at first, but then she started doing weird things, like gossiping about me, and she also made a video where she was putting her fingers up at me, um, and I know it was towards me because she had put a clip of my shoes, like she had my shoes on there, and I just thought that was odd for one, and then for two, like people just really don't you don't know people for real. Like you don't know what people feel about you unless they like be upfront. And I'm just an upfront person. Like I'm just if I don't like somebody, they're gonna know. If I not feeling somebody, they're going to I'm just not the type of person to be fake and phony. And I just feel like nowadays you have to be fake and phony to do anything. Like it's just crazy how, like, for instance, like when I'm working, when I go to work, I have to put on this whole facade like I want to be there, and knowing damn well I don't want to be. Like, is this is just a part of life? Do I have to just like do I have to do this all the time? I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not crazy. Like I be feeling like these facades just get exhausting. Like keeping up this image of being happy at a place where you're not even like really wanted for real. Barely pay you what you're worth. Okay. Now I'm not talking about because for some people they love working and stuff like that. That's cool. That's cool if you love working. That's cool if you know enjoy working for somebody else. Okay, and it's cool if you enjoy working for yourself. It's cool to enjoy working. Okay, don't get me wrong, but you kind of find you have to find a balance with these like a facade and all that. I'm just saying like because it can get overwhelming. Life can get overwhelming, and I feel like I put in much more energy to have a facade than to be myself. So I'm just like, yeah, no more facade, especially on my YouTube channel, because I just ain't gonna build no like like um like I want to say fan base. It's not a fan base. It's like a YouTube base, or you know what I'm saying. Like I don't want to have a not a genuine relationship with people that see me on the internet. I just kind of want to be myself with everybody. Like if you put a comment and I comment back to you, I want to have a real conversation. You know, I want to have real feedback. Like, and that's just how I am. Like I always been like that. Like when somebody I don't even know, I'll be on their in their comments like, uplifting them and saying positive things, especially if they're doing something positive. I ain't no hater, you know. And nowadays it's crazy. It's like people don't want you to be great. They not people, but some people just don't want to see you shine, and they don't even know you. You know, some people just be hating on you. They don't even know you, and it be sometimes it be your own peeps where they just don't want to see you shine. Like, and I'm getting used to the fact that that's just life. Like, it's sad. But people just be hating on people, and it's just like, why can't we spread the love? Where's the love? Like, what happened to love? We gotta spread more love. We gotta spread more peace, joy, and I know it's hard because life is hard. Okay, nobody said the world's gonna be easy. Nope. But damn, I didn't think it was gonna be this hard. I'm coming out the womb like golly. Like my mama got baby pictures of me and I'm frowning up. And that's crazy because I'm just like, damn, I must have knew. I must have knew the world was gonna be fucked up. It's crazy, man. Even as a baby. And I be feeling like that too. Babies just be like in tune, bro. Like I'm telling you, man. Like in tune to the T. Like that's why the energy, baby's energy be so good. Like I used to be a daycare worker, and God, man, I just enjoy being in the presence of babies. I love babies. I love children. I love children. I love kids. Well, I ain't gonna say love kids. I'm gonna say, well, I love kids. There you go. But it's a certain age, okay? Because when they get to the point where they give you attitude, I love you too, but from like nah, like but I love babies, and their energy is just so pure and so happy, like positive. They just be so happy about the smallest things. Like you can just smile at them, goo goo gaga, and they be like smiling and laughing and like it's just crazy. Like I think that's so cool. But like that's just I feel like that's how we should be. I feel like we have to get to back to this point in our life where we just like enjoy the small things. Okay? Now I know they make it seem like it's expensive to like enjoy the small things, because nothing ain't free. It's a price you gotta pay. Golly, you gotta pay for everything. You gotta pay for food, water, bills, but I just imagine a world where we didn't have to pay for any of it. We just woke up and we just existed. We didn't have to pay for nothing. Just can you imagine a life like that? Can you imagine a life where you didn't have to pay for anything? Not even air. Now you gotta pay for air, y'all. Y'all have to pay for air. God. It's rough out here. It's really rough. But man, like I know I'm not the only one. Like I know that I'm not like super rich or whatever. And I just feel like, because I was talking to my friend the other day, she was just like, rich people just be so happy. And I'm just like, I know why. I can imagine why. And it's because they ain't got shit to worry about. Like we do. Like people who are working class, people who are just trying to make it, who are trying to get on their level financially, we gotta work. Okay? And I manifest money coming from falling from the sky. I manifest money growing from trees. But to be for real, like it's not growing from trees. We gotta go get that shit. I had I think it was Lil Baby. He was talking about how he was going to work till he died. And I was just like, yo. And I don't know if he said that verbatim, but I think the idea was that he was like, I'm just going to try to be able to work until, because money don't stop and all this other stuff. Just like, well, kudos to you, Mookie. Because I don't want to be. I don't want to be working until I die. I don't know what happened, where the idea came that we need to be working till we die. That's just not life. We have to enjoy it at some point. What's the point of living if we can't enjoy life? I'll wait for the question to be answered. I'll wait in the comments. What's the point of life if you can't enjoy it? I'm not ungrateful. Don't get me wrong, I'm not ungrateful, but I'm just realistic. I am coming to grips of this reality and the way that they have things set up. And I mean they as in them, as in the government, as in the ones behind the scenes that's pulling the strings, those people. Like the way that they have it set up is if you ain't born rich, Bookie, you gotta go get that shit, and you gotta make it your business to go and get it. You gotta make it a part of your lifestyle. You gotta be money hungry, to make it. And that ain't fair. It's not fair. It's not fair for the working class, man. It's not. It has to be, I guess it has to be one or the other with them. You either have to be working for them or working with them. And that sucks because I just don't want to, I just want to be like, and I'm just saying it to say because I was looking at, I've traveled, y'all. I've traveled to different states in the car, just traveling and driving, and I see all this fucking land, bro. Like, I see all this land unaccounted for, untouched. I'm talking about untouched. Who owns it? Y'all need to just, like, for real, let's just sit here and just think about that. Who owns all that land? Y'all remember that game Monopoly? Y'all remember that game where they give you $200 at the start of it? And I'm just like, if I could compare life to Monopoly, bro, like, if we just sit here and think about it, who the fuck are we paying to? Like, who are we getting the money from, for one? And who do we have to pay for the land and stuff? Like what? Like, why? I'm only 30 and eyes tired, boss. Eyes tired. I haven't even, people will say I haven't even started for real. But let me tell you something. Working for other people, that's not for the faint of heart, okay? You gotta be a strong mofo to be able to go to somebody's job and work like a dog. I'm just saying, like, and not even, like, think twice about it and do that shit for 60, 50, 30, 40, 50. Like, fuck, bro. Like, hell no. I, I can't even imagine no shit like that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And that's crazy because 3 years before that, 3 years prior to this, or I'm gonna say 4 years prior to this, I didn't think about it. I didn't think twice about it, y'all. And I'm so thankful that I had this time to be able to think about things and just to sit here and do a realization and have epiphanies. Every day I wake up, I have downloads. I have epiphanies, realizations of what the fuck was my mindset about. Like, I was really just going to, like, thug it out and not think twice about it. Y'all, I was in nursing school And I was just thinking to myself, after everything that was going on with the jab, and I want to say the jab stuff, the jab epidemic, the endemic. I want to say endemic. I don't want to say the word, y'all, because I don't want my stuff to be flagged. But the the endemic, okay, the jab situation, okay, the jab, the stuff. After that stuff, bro, like it kind of just like shook people and woke them up. And while I was in nursing school, y'all, they wanted me to get a whole bunch of jabs, even to go to the next semester, man. Now, while I was in nursing school, I was working in the medical field. I was a CNA and a CMA. So I was already having to get these these jab tests and things like that. But around that time, they didn't really make it mandatory for you to have to get the jab shot to work. Okay? So just by to my surprise, me ain't get nursing school. And I'm in the first semester. And they're like, in order for you to go to the next semester, you gotta get this jab. To get to the second semester.
So do you,
I just want to let that sit because I want y'all to understand that why? What is the point? Why? What? Okay. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I love working. I love being productive with my time. On top of that, I love helping people. I love helping people in any shape or form, all the time. Like I love helping someone. That's just a part of who I am. But if I gotta take a jab to work, if I had to take a jab to go to school, if I had to take a jab to be in these like if I have to take a jab to be able to work or be in the vicinity of these places to exist, to live, that's why I want my farm, y'all. I want my farm so bad because I'm just like, this ain't life. Like, we don't even know what they're putting in it. What are they putting in that stuff? Just think about it. Like, all this stuff all these jabs that they've created over the years, and I'm talking about for any disease, any type of disease, the flu and all this other stuff. They had a jab for that, a certain jab for that. But do y'all know what's like? They got us so programmed to where we just take it just because they scare us to taking it. It's the reason why they do all that. They think of us as lab rats. They think of us in society, people in society, as lab rats. Okay? And we are expendable to them. They don't care about us at all. Shit. Shit, I just inhaled all that. What is that? There's a lot of chemicals. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. There's some stuff going on with the air. I'm sorry, it just threw me off. Okay, y'all, but we might have to pause it because I can't breathe for real. I gotta pee and everything. I gotta go to the bathroom and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm gonna pause it. Okay, Bookie. All right, Bookie. I'll be right back. Y'all, so I was thinking, like, why is it that people go viral for being negative more than they being positive? Like, I don't know why being negative makes you go viral. Like, I don't understand that. It has to be either you're doing something negative or you're a part of some drama, you're talking about drama, or like, what I mean by negative, like, I mean, like, either something bad happens to you or you're like crashing out or somebody crashing out on you. Like, it just have to be like something going wrong, you know. And I noticed that too with people who do these like vlogs and stuff. They have to say something bad happened to them for people to click nowadays. I don't get that. What is that? Like, why is it that people want people to be doing bad so bad? Like, I mean, I don't want to say people. I want to say some people. Some people like enjoy watching somebody like life be fucked up. Like, they like seeing people like going through something traumatic, like going through traumatic things or having obstacles, or you know what I'm saying. Like, why do we want to see like people fall? That's weird to me. Like, I don't know. I just, being a country girl, being raised where I was, like, I wasn't a part of nothing like that was negative, and I wasn't taught to hate on people. And I'm sure people don't be like, I don't want to say people, but some people do get taught to hate people and hate on people. But I wasn't taught any of that, so I don't be understanding how, what is, like, is that a culture? Is that I don't get that. Why do we want to hate on people and see people really down? Like, we want to see people going struggling. We want to see people struggling. Like, what is that? I just was wondering. You can put in the comments, let me know what you think about it, cause I just was wondering what is that? Like, what is the point of that? Why do we have to put certain titles like that? Like, my car broke down and I lost my job, and uh oh, I got fucked over, and I was just like, why do we have to? Why does the negative stuff go viral? I don't understand that. Even on TikTok, like, negative stuff is more like, it's, you see a lot of people with drama. It's just a lot of drama all the time, and that goes viral. People just can't be themselves. Like, some people can, but most of the time these people have to be, you have to be, have pretty privilege, have to be involved. You have to have this outgoing personality. You have to be a certain way. Like, I mean, I don't understand it, but yeah, I just was wondering. It's just a question. I just be wondering sometimes some things. You know, because I put uplifted content on there as well. And I don't feel like people are receptive to it, to be honest. But then again, I'm not really, um, like, I want to say consistent on TikTok. I used to be. But then I just was feeling like every time I get on there, I have to say some like grand shit. Like, I don't have nothing grand to say now. I just want to just fucking wake up, and then I just wake up and I just be like fucking trying to get through today. To be honest with you, I ain't good every fucking day, but I do put out uplifting content. You know, it's never going to be, cause it was at a certain point I did put up a video, and it was about how, cause I was talking about Nicki Minaj. I was talking about her, but I was saying on the video that, cause she was on the video, she was dancing on like a fake, like, it was like in a position where she was like riding something on her concert. She was on stage and she was dancing. She looked like she was like riding the microphone or something, like, I don't know, but
straddling it, I guess. And there's a couple of clips of her like that, and I was just saying, what? Why do we like? Why are you doing this? One thing I asked, I said, why is like Nikki? Why are you doing this? You don't have to do this. You have 10 to 15 years plus in the game, and you don't have to do any of that. Like I feel like, and I just was wondering, was I wrong? Cause I was just like, she just so much classier than this. I just feel like, I don't want to say she's much classier than this. I just feel like something should be left at home. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like we should do everything outside of our home. Something should be left at home. Now I understand. Then again, I can't say that because then again, I was a dancer. I was getting that paper somehow, some way. So I can't really judge nobody for how they get their paper. She get paid like millions to do that type of stuff. So maybe that was the reason. But I was thinking to myself about all the money she make, like she got to do this. I kind of just want to get to a point where I don't have to do any of that. Like I want to be so rich that I don't have to entertain things. I don't have to do like compromising things. I don't have to compromise myself, my standards, lower my standards. I don't have to um, I don't have to make other people feel comfortable with me. I could just be myself and be comfortable where I am, and I don't have to put on for nobody. I don't have to make content to put on. You get what I'm saying? Like that's just kind of where I want to be in life. I want to be at a point in my life where I don't have to like fake it till I make it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be there. I want to be great. I want to be good. I want to be satisfied. I want to be comfortable in my life. I want to be comfortable with the life that I have, and I don't really, cause that's the thing too. I don't really care how people feel about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna do what I want to do. Can't nobody tell me nothing. And um, I mean I care to a certain extent to where it's just the way that I was raised. Some people don't have those certain standards and stuff like that. Some people just don't. They don't have standards and morals and things like that. Some people do, but I'm just a good old country girl. I was raised by a village, and I had some good people around me with like people who were simple. They live a simple life, who wanted a simple life. They just wanted to exist. They just wanted to be. And they were just positive people. Not all the time, but like my mom taught me that you need to like put yourself out there in a way where people can resonate with you. And she always just had this energy about her where everywhere she went, she spoke to people. People would speak to her. She just was kind all the time. My grandmother was the same way. Like, everybody loved my grandmother. Like, at her funeral, she died. Rest in peace, Granny Pearl. I love her. But yeah, she was loved. Y'all, her funeral was so packed. Like, it wasn't enough room, so people were standing outside her funeral, y'all, like, cause they couldn't get in. It was that bad, and God, I didn't know the impact she had on everybody. I just knew the impact she had on me. And when I tell you that lady touched my soul in ways that nobody in this life has ever and ever will, I love her down. She taught me so much just by being herself, bro. And that's why I always promote being authentic, being your true self, because you don't know who you will touch. You don't know who life you will impact just by being and existing as you are. And she was herself, man. Was she cursed like a sailor, but she was an angel. She ain't play. She ain't waste time. She told you how she felt, but she loved, bro. She loved you, and people loved her, man. She was like, man, her personality was so dope. She was just a wonderful soul. I mean, like, she made everything like a good time. Like every time I was with her, she just was so, God, I just don't even know how to explain what I'm saying. She just was beautiful in every single way. And I'm talking about looks. I'm talking about spirit, bro. Like she was riding, like she was walking on air. Like she had this glow. She had this energy was just so like contagious. She made you smile. She made you laugh. She just was beautiful, man. And I love her. And I say I love her because I still feel her with me, y'all. I still feel her with me every day that I wake up because I know that I wouldn't be the woman I am today. I would not be the woman I am today had she not been in my life. Um, I'm getting emotional because, man, like this woman taught me like life lessons that I would just like still use to this day. She was just a wonderful soul, man. Like she she used to like be outside with us where we ride our bikes. She had this little garden. I would say a garden, but it was like full of like flowers and stuff. She took care of her plants and stuff. She taught me how to do that. Like it was just simple things that she used to do, but it still stays with me, man. And she was just being herself. Like she didn't have a lot, y'all. I'm telling you, she just had her little house, her one car, but she was just so happy all the time, man. Like, and I'm saying it because, man, she impacted so many people. I mean, she touched so many souls. That should tell you what type of person this she was. She was just that. She was that lady, man. Like, she was amazing. But yeah, I'm saying it to say that some people in this world are amazing. And some people touch us in a way that nobody else can. And just imagine if these people didn't exist. Like, we didn't have people like that in this life where they just were so impactful. Just being their authentic self. I can give you more examples. Like, I don't know these people personally, but I'm going to give you an example. Tupac. Like, Tupac Shakur touched so many lives by being himself. He didn't come on there faking the funk. If they asked him a question, he gave you his real answer. You know, and I know he portrayed this certain image that he was a thug and all this other stuff. I'm sure he was, he was like real like that. He was rough. He got down dirty for sure. But like he was an educated man. He was wise. If you just listen to him in some of his interviews, man, he was like so conscious and so aware of everything. And I sometimes he had a somebody was in the comments talking about something he was a great actor and being Tupac was his greatest role. And I was just like, being Tupac was his greatest role, but it's also what's the greatest gift. We wouldn't have knew him the way that we did. We wouldn't have been so impacted by him if we didn't know him through his music. His music looked like one of the I say his music was some of the most impactful music I've ever heard, because you hear him in his music. You hear his authentic, like, thoughts. I feel like he wrote what came from his heart. He wrote like it was a poem, like, almost like, you ever hear these songs where it's just like a poem? It's like a song, but a poem, and it's just like singing to you in a way. It's touching your soul. It's touching you, your heart. You can relate to it. You can resonate with it. And I feel like that's how these people are so impactful, because they are like being themselves, and they're like expressing themselves in a way that other people can resonate. You know, nobody can sorry, I can't do it. Hold on.
In the line.
All right, babes. So I'm out, and I hope y'all have happy holidays, and um, I hope y'all be safe out there, because it's a little rough around the holidays, y'all. I mean, I'm talking about all the way around, man. I mean, getting stopped by. They got a quota, okay? Okay, they got a quota. The Popo got a quota. Y'all be safe out there, okay? They got a quota they gotta meet, especially in good old Texas. But anyway, peace out.